Okay, everyone. Today we're going to be looking at my entire DVD collection. So let's start off with the action section. So we have 300, directed by Zack Snyder, and then we have the first in Christopher Nolan's Dark Knight trilogy, Batman Begins, followed by The Dark Knight. We have the Avengers. We have Captain America: The First Avenger, hasn't been opened yet though. And then we have the Die Hard Ultimate Collection. Of course, I know there are more Die Hard movies than this, but at the time of when this DVD set came out, there were only three. So you had the original, and then there was Die Hard 2, Die Harder, and then there was Die Hard with a Vengeance. Um, the second in Guillermo del Toro's Hellboy series, Hellboy 2, The Golden Army. And then here's the Indiana Jones collection. So this comes with Raiders of the Lost Ark, Temple of Doom, Last Crusade, and I dropped this one, a bonus disc full of like bonus material and stuff. No Kingdom of the Crystal Skull, but maybe that's for the better. Iron Man 2, so those are the only MCU movies I have on DVD. Jurassic Park trilogy, so this comes with Jurassic Park, Lost World, and Jurassic Park 3. The John Wick trilogy on Blu-ray. Quentin Tarantino's Kill Bill, his fourth movie he directed. One of my favorite movies ever as well. And then right after that was Kill Bill Volume 2. How do you get that sticker off? And then there was the Rambo collection. Comes with First Blood, Rambo First Blood Part 2, Rambo 3, Rambo 2008, and Rambo Last Blood. So all five of his movies. Akira Kurosawa's Seven Samurai. Fantastic classic film. Spider-Man 2. My favorite out of the original Spider-Man trilogy. Christopher Nolan's Tenet. I still need to finish it. James Cameron's Terminator. And then Terminator 2. This is a classic movie. Judgment Day. Alright, so that brings us to the comedy section, where we have the Austin Powers trilogy and Spies Like Us. I love these movies. I love the first two Austin Powers. I did not like Goldmember, and I was not a big fan of Spies Like Us. Caddyshack, I haven't even opened it before. Ghostbusters, I love Ghostbusters. The Goonies, Knives Out. I can't wait to watch that. It looks really good. I haven't watched it yet. Monty Python and the Holy Grail, one of my favorite comedies. Scott Pilgrim vs. the World, directed by Edgar Wright. The Simpsons movie, very good movie. I love The Simpsons. Spinal Tap, This is Spinal Tap. Very good movie. Superbad. Superbad's a very good movie as well. And then Wayne's World, one of my favorite movies ever. Alright, and this brings us to the dramas. So for the dramas we have 12 Angry Men. I watched it a few days ago. Very good movie. Braveheart. I guess you could also put it in action. Fight Club. And then down here you have Forrest Gump, directed by Robert Zemeckis. Ridley Scott's Gladiator. I guess you could put it in action too. The Godfather 3-movie collection. So this comes with The Godfather, Godfather Part 2, Godfather Part 3. I think Francis Ford directed all of them, but I could be wrong on that. Let's see. I don't know. I'll have to check. I could be wrong about that though. I know he directed the first one though. I think yeah, this was Martin Scorsese's Goodfellas, Quentin Tarantino's Once Upon a Time in Hollywood, and then another Quentin Tarantino movie. His first movie he directed, Reservoir Dogs, and then we have the Rocky collection. So the Rocky collection comes with obviously the first Rocky, second Rocky, third Rocky, the fourth Rocky, and the fifth Rocky. Does not come with Rocky Balboa, the sixth one. Just the original. Just the original 5. So let's just put these back real quick. That's 2, that's 3, that's 4, that's 5. Okay. Yeah. Okay, now we got Tommy Wiseau's The Room. One of the worst movies ever made. But come on, I mean, you can't watch it without getting some enjoyment out of it. Maybe ironic enjoyment, but The Shawshank Redemption, one of my favorite movies of all time, based off a novella by Stephen King, which I'm definitely gonna read. James Cameron's Titanic, very good movie. Alfred Hitchcock's Vertigo. I got this a few days ago. I can't wait to watch it. One of my favorite movies ever, V for Vendetta. My favorite claymation movie ever, Kubo and the Two Strings. And then The Lion King. The Lion King's a classic. Megamind, very underrated DreamWorks movie. Monsters, Inc., one of my favorite animated movies ever. Nausicaa of the Valley of the Wind. I watched this not too long ago. It was pretty good. The Nightmare Before Christmas by Tim Burton. It's obviously a classic. Pokemon, the first movie. Only Pokemon movie I have. The Sandlot. Sandlot's a classic. Shrek. Can't go wrong with Shrek. And then my favorite movie of all time, Spirited Away. Hayao Miyazaki's movie. Of course, he has many movies, but that just happens to be one of them. One of my favorite movies ever, Toy Story. And then there's Toy Story 3. Don't have 2 yet, or 4. Willy Wonka and the Chocolate Factory. And now, that was it for family. Starting with Kubo and ending with Willy Wonka. Now let's go on to horror. So I only have 4 horror movies. I have Alien. Aliens, I know, isn't really a horror movie. I just have it in horror because it goes with the original Alien. So I can have all the aliens together. Bram Stoker's Dracula. It's not technically a horror, but it technically kind of is. It's gothic horror. And then we got Friday the 13th. That's a slasher classic. And now we have sci-fi and fantasy. So we have Stanley Kubrick's 2001: A Space Odyssey. Fantastic movie. My only problem is it's way too long. James Cameron's Avatar. And then Robert Zemeckis' Back to the Future trilogy on Blu-ray. Comes with like an old retro style like VHS case. But it's plastic, it's not cardboard. Final Fantasy VII Advent Children. It's it takes place after the events of Final Fantasy VII, the video game. And then Gamera the Giant Monster. Classic kaiju movie from the 60s. Which brings us to our next shelf. Or we're continuing with the sci-fi and fantasy with a double feature. So Gamera vs. Gyaos and Gamera vs. Virus. Neither of them are really amazing movies, but you can get some enjoyment out of them. The Gamera 90s trilogy, so it includes Guardian of the Universe, Attack of Legion, and Revenge of Iris. And then the Godzilla movies are out of alphabetical order because I have them in chronological order, just like the Gamera movies. So I have The Return of Godzilla, released in 1984. Godzilla in 1998, the very bad American one. Godzilla, Mothra, and King Ghidorah, Giant Monsters All Out Attack. Try saying that 5 times fast. Godzilla 2014, the good American one. Godzilla, King of the Monsters. Well, I don't know. 2014 is okay, but not amazing. King of the Monsters is good, though. And then Godzilla vs. Kong was great. And then I got, so that's all 3 of the Godzilla MonsterVerse movies. Still need to get Kong Skull Island, though. Harry Potter and the Prisoner of Azkaban. So far, my only Harry Potter movie. I plan on getting the whole collection on Blu-ray, though, if it wasn't so expensive. The Hobbit trilogy. So that comes with An Unexpected Journey, Desolation of Smaug, and Battle of Five Armies. Inception by Christopher Nolan. And then we have another Christopher Nolan movie, Interstellar. And then 4 Peter Jackson movies back to back. So we got the 2005 King Kong. And then we have The Lord of the Rings, The Fellowship of the Ring, one of my favorite movies ever. And then also one of my favorite movies ever, The Lord of the Rings, The Two Towers. And then also one of my favorite movies ever, The Lord of the Rings, The Return of the King. And then also one of my favorite movies ever is The Matrix. And it also comes with The Matrix Revisited. They come in the old classic DVD cases, so... Yep, here they are. Oh, dang it, fell over. Here's The Matrix Revisited, and here's The Matrix. I love The Matrix. Let's put this back. There we go. And I might just keep them like that, because you can actually get them that way. We got The Matrix Reloaded. And Matrix Revisited is like... It's like a little like documentary kind of thing, like how they made The Matrix. And then we have Matrix Reloaded. It's subpar sequel. And then we have the subpar sequel to the subpar sequel, Matrix Revolutions. Guillermo del Toro's Pan's Labyrinth. Very good movie. It's weird. It's very weird and very dark, but it's good. Ready Player One by Steven Spielberg. I need more Spielberg films on my shelf. Star Trek II, The Wrath of Khan. I need more Star Trek on here as well. We have the Star Wars, and I have the Star Wars movies in chronological order as well. So the Star Wars, we have the Star Wars prequel trilogy, which includes Phantom Menace, Attack of the Clones, and Revenge of the Sith. And then we have the original trilogy, which includes A New Hope, Empire Strikes Back, and Return of the Jedi. We have Donnie Darko. I think it's a little overrated. Stanley Kubrick's The Shining, classic thriller film, and these are the thrillers. So we ended at. I know the original trilogy of Star Wars kind of looks like it's a thriller, but I assure you it's not. The Silence of the Lambs, classic thriller, and then The Sixth Sense. This could go in horror as well, but I have it in thriller. All these except for Donnie Darko could go in horror. I don't really count Donnie Darko as horror, but these ones could go in horror. My only Western, The Good, the Bad, and the Ugly. And for one Western, it's definitely a good Western. And then these are all my TV shows. So I have Aqua Teen Hunger Force, Volume 1. I love Aqua Teen Hunger Force. Cowboy Bebop, the complete series on Blu-ray. One of the greatest animes ever. Doctor Who, the complete first series. I love Doctor Who. I want to get more of the series on DVD. Godzilla, the animated series from the late 90s. Invader Zim Season 1. And then Invader Zim Season 2. I love Invader Zim. And then this is cool. I found this in Walmart. Knight Rider, the complete series. I love Knight Rider. South Park Season 16. I love no, that's not Knight Rider. That's South Park. I love South Park. And then Robotech. This comes with episodes 1 through 6. This is a good old 80s anime, pretty underrated. And then the only movie I don't have a case for, but I have the disc for, is right here. It's 2002's Godzilla against Mechagodzilla. So, yep, that's my movie collection. I hope you enjoyed, and I'll see you guys later. Goodbye.